Right, a happy new year to you all. Sadly, you're not back in school. We'd expected to be back this week, but we won't be back until at least the 18th of January at the earliest. So your teachers are missing you. They've been sending lots of work home for you. Make sure you're checking your hub accounts. Make sure you're getting on with lots of the work that they're sending home, and I hope that you're going to enjoy the things that are coming your way from your teachers as well. But we are missing you. I didn't think I'd be taking assemblies on video again like we were before Christmas, but back to it we go. So hopefully we'll see you soon. We are, as I said, really, really missing you, and the school's not the same without having all of you here, but hopefully we'll see you soon. So this morning's story is about being a responsible person, and it is a new year. And often people at the start of a new year might want to change little things about their behaviour, make sure that they kind of improve on some things that they're doing. And this morning's story is about somebody who's responsible, or perhaps not responsible. You often get chosen to do jobs in school, and we often choose people to do things because we know we can trust them. And that's a really, really positive thing to do, because when you leave school and get yourself a job, being trustworthy and being responsible and doing things the right way is an extremely important thing to do. So we'll listen to today's story and we'll find out whether the person that we hear about was trustworthy or not trustworthy, and what perhaps he could have done better. Malcolm's mum fell ill on the very day that they were due to visit Grandma for her birthday. "Oh, you'll have to go on your own," moaned Mum. "I really don't think I'm up to the journey." "Go on my own?" repeated Malcolm, looking worried. "I've never been to Grand's on my own before." "It's easy," explained Mum. "Catch the number 6 bus from the end of the road and get off at the park gates. Take the path straight through the park, and Grand's house is right opposite the exit." "I think I can remember that," said Malcolm unconvincingly. "I'll set off straight away." "I've left her present by the door," explained Mum. "It's a glass vase, so be very, very careful with it. And there's an envelope with some money inside to help Gran with her electricity bill. Put it in your inside pocket." Malcolm collected the present, which was in a bright yellow carrier bag, stuffed the envelope in his pocket, and shouted goodbye to his mother as he set off to the bus stop. He was very proud that his mother thought him responsible enough to make the journey on his own. The bus was late in arriving, but Malcolm paid his fare and took a seat on the upper deck. It was only a 10-minute journey to the park gates, but the steady rhythm of the bus made Malcolm feel sleepy. Placing the birthday present on the seat by his side, he closed his eyes and drifted away, daydreaming of cream cakes and fizzy drinks. The next thing Malcolm remembered was being shaken firmly by the shoulder. He opened his eyes to see the bus driver standing over him. "Come on, lad," said the driver. "We've reached the bus station. It's time for you to get off." "The bus station?" gasped Malcolm in horror. "I should have got off 3 stops ago at the park gates." He reached for the present by his side, but there was nothing there. It had gone. Malcolm glanced around frantically. He got on his knees and looked under the seat. It was no use. The present had vanished. Someone must have stolen it while he was asleep. "Oh no," he muttered to himself as he descended the stairs and jumped off the bus. "What am I going to do?" Then an idea floated into his empty head. "I know, I'll borrow some of the electricity money and buy her a new vase. Gran won't know any difference." As luck would have it, there was a home store right opposite the bus station. Malcolm chose a lovely blue vase and paid for it with a £5 note from Gran's electricity money. "Well, she's no idea how much Mum sent her," thought Malcolm, replacing the remaining £15 into the envelope, "so she won't miss £5. He set off back along the bus route to the park gates. He was quite tired again by the time he got to the park, so he sat down on a wooden bench for a rest. The sun was shining and the day was warming up nicely. Malcolm put Gran's present on the bench by his side as he watched a group of children playing football nearby. One huge lump of a boy belted the football and it flew towards Malcolm. Before he could react, there was a smash of glass as the ball thumped into the birthday present. The children ran off as Malcolm peered into the bag at the broken pieces of vase. "I don't believe it," he said. "I'll have to buy her another one." As luck would have it, there was a supermarket opposite the park gates. Malcolm dipped into the electricity envelope and came out of the supermarket entrance 5 minutes later carrying a lovely green vase in a plastic supermarket bag. She won't know any difference, he thought, and £10 will still be a help towards her electricity bill. Taking the short path through the park, Malcolm arrived at his Gran's house and knocked confidently on the front door. "Malcolm," said his Gran in surprise, "how nice to see you. You managed to find your way all right then?" "Oh, easy," lied Malcolm. "There wasn't a problem." "Come on inside," said Gran, opening the door wide to allow him through. "Oh, I've bought you a present," said Malcolm, proudly holding up the plastic bag. Just as Gran reached out to accept it, Malcolm sneezed violently and the bag slipped from his grasp. Oh no. There was a crash on the wooden floor and the two of them stared down in silence. "Never mind," said Gran. "I'm sure it was a very nice present." "It was a glass vase," explained Malcolm, and then remembering the envelope, he withdrew it from his pocket and said, "But I've got you this as well. It's £10 to help towards your electricity bill." Well, I'll tell you what," said Gran, accepting the envelope. "I've just paid my electricity bill. Why don't I use it to buy a new vase, eh? It can be our little secret." "Good idea," agreed Malcolm, and then with a broad smile he said, "Oh, I know a couple of good shops that sell vases. Perhaps we could take a little walk." Well, was he trustworthy? I don't think that he was. He could have done things in many different ways. He could have been switched on when he was on the bus and not been late. He could have told the truth. He could have used the money what it was meant to have been for. But that doesn't happen in this school because every job that we give you, you do well. You're trustworthy, you're honest, and he's certainly not like Malcolm in the story. So I hope you enjoyed. There'll be another assembly tomorrow. And we can all say the school prayer to finish. We can put our hands together and eyes closed, or we will pray in whichever way we want. But we will all join in together. The first one of 2021. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let the rooms be full of contentment. Let love abide here. Love for one another and love for life itself. Let our school be a lovely place where all of us are caring to each other, to work our best and show our smiling face, staff and children helping one another today and always. Well, a happy new year to you all. Hopefully we'll see you soon. If not, enjoy your home learning activities. Get some exercise, get some fresh air. Don't be good for your mums, your dads, or whoever looks after you. And hopefully we'll see you soon. But as we always say, at the end of assembly, over and out.